Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our final selection of the game series of Beth the Chef. And to finish it off, we're going with duck breast. But the duck's not going to be the main element to the dish. It's actually going to be pasta, and we're going to make some fresh pasta, some tagliatelle, because that is a great skill to have. Um, Admittedly, I'll be a little bit rusty on it because I have not made pasta in about 3 years. But it's good to get the machine out and have a crack at it. So the dish that we're going to be making is fresh tagliatelle in a truffle cream because I'm one of those people that are obsessed with the flavour of truffle. And we're going to sear duck breast, nice and pink, pop it on top, and finish off with a parmesan crisp, just to be that little bit more fancy. So yeah, we've got a fair bit to crack on with. I talked to you about pasta and the few things you need to consider while making it. But if you follow them, you should have some lovely soft pasta to soak up those juices. So yeah, you know the drill. Without further ado, let's cook. So let's talk pasta. With the ever-changing different shapes, different flours you can use, different variations worldwide, it's quite hard to put an exact number of exactly how many variations of pasta there is. But it's estimated between 350 and 600, which is insane because guaranteed I could probably not name you 20 different types of pasta. But we're going with simple fresh egg pasta and simple tagliatelle for this dish. So you can get pasta flour from supermarkets. You're looking for one that says tip 00. And you'll be able to see as well, it's a lot finer than standard flour. But in here, I've got 200 grams of pasta flour. And all you need really is 3 ingredients for standard pasta, 4 if you count water later on. But to this, just add a pinch of salt to help bind. And to this, as mentioned before, I've got 2 eggs. So I always do it in the bowl because it's not cleaner, but you're guaranteed you won't lose any pasta dough that way. So in go my 2 eggs. And yeah, use your hands, break the yolks up, and just incorporate. So once it's incorporated, you flour your surface again with the pasta flour, and I'm going to knead and press it 100 times. You get counting. And after about 50, you should feel it starting to get stretched out a bit and your dough actually forming. It will become smoother. And easier to manage. So once you're there, I'm just going to get some cling film. So wrap in the cling film in a similar way to pastry. Leave to rest in the fridge for at least half an hour. Right, so pasta, wish us luck. So I've got my machine ready, and the key with the machine is start it on number 7, the setting, because that's the loosest, and then each time turn it down a notch or up. So we're going to go to take it to about 2mm thick. So yeah, lightly flour your surface, nice and rested. And I'm just going to get a rolling pin. Flatten it out a little bit more, otherwise you just jam all the dough in. I'm just going by eye with the gap. Now it starts to get a bit fiddly, which is you need your whole arm out to smooth the pasta. Just carefully go along and be a little patient. As you can see as well, you need a fair bit of space. Which is why you see that famous picture of Gordon and Marco Pierre White with their arms. Flour it well just to prevent it from sticking. Now the next stage is I'm going to cut my pasta, and then I'll show you the settings of the machine for our tagliatelle. You want something to hang it over as well, so you can dry your fresh pasta out. We've got a clothes horse. Don't worry, I've cleaned it and everything before using it. But clothes horse or like a drying rack works brilliantly. So go for that distance, and I'm just going to lay the sheets out. So as you can see with the pasta machine, we're just going to set it up as if we've used our genuine roller. And as you can see that you would just get like lasagna sheets with that. Or you can make tortellinis. So we're going to go over this setting, which would be to shape tagliatelles or linguinis. So the smallest setting would be for spaghetti. Carefully does it. And you should see them start coming out. Now what I'll do, Leo, is toss them in a bit of the flour again, just to prevent them sticking together. Every now and then brush them, as if it's hair. I'm just going to carefully lay them out and then hang them on the clothes horse or drying rack. And you want them to get quite brittle. So, Parmesan crisps. I've got my tray ready. We want the oven set at 180 or 190 degrees. And what I'm going to do, spray my tray with seal spray and then line it. This way the paper won't fold up and you'll get your crisps. The Parmesan won't be floating around everywhere in the oven because it would not be fun to clean up. So I want to go for quite big shapes. So I've got a jug here. And I'm just going to draw around to get a rough template of them. And I'm just going to microplane the Parmesan to get the shapes. Now don't go too thick with the Parmesan because you want it to crisp up, and it's quite nice to when you get almost the transparency of it. Mostly melted cheese, so it's going to expand as well. So once you've got your desired shapes, keep an eye on them in the oven. You're looking for them a nice golden colour, nice and crisp. That's the kind of thing you're looking for. And they don't take long at all, it's just more going by eye with them. But yeah, leave them to cool a bit, and then I'm going to put them on a cooler surface and they should firm up. So truffle is it's like a fungi grown a lot in the UK. Pigs hunt it. But I've bought some black truffle pesto for this, which we'll incorporate some cream in. Yeah, supermarkets it's quite hard to find because I don't know if it's hard to produce, but I've got this one from Amazon anyway. And truffle pesto, it's 150 grams, and it sets you back £13.50. But that's not too bad considering truffles and the prices of them. Now I'm going to make the truffle cream, and then we can look into the duck and assembling our dish. So I've just finely diced one onion here. In here I've got 2 teaspoons of the truffle paste, well, truffle pesto, because it's quite strong. in some cream. There's about, I went by eye to be honest, but even amounts of cream there. And I'm just going to simply saute the onions off, mix the truffle cream in, leave it to one side, boil our pasta. Now our pasta take, once the water's boiling, 2 to 3 minutes. Incorporate the two. I've just got a pan of water on the boil to sort the pasta out. I just get some pasta. Feel that it's dried out, so it's ready to go. While we're waiting for that, we can prep the duck. I've just bought some duck breast here. And same way as before. Take any fatty bits off, any sinew. Okay. Dab the skin with a dry J-cloth or kitchen towel because it helps crisp it up. And to season both sides, I'm just going to go skin side down in the pan. Again, helps crisp up by scoring your skin. After 2 minutes, flip it over. Make sure the skin's rendered well. Right, so now we're ready to plate our dish up. We've got the beautiful Truffle linguine, well, tagliatelle. I know there's a difference, but I'm not quite sure what the difference is. Shamefully. The duck breast there. Dot round some sage leaves. Crispy sage leaves for a bit of texture. And here we have it, of homemade tagliatelle with truffle cream, seared duck breast, crispy sage and a parmesan crisp. Spread the word, Beth the chef. Join us next week where we are going to make the goat burger. Bon appetit!